Famcast Media. Bitch.
It's non-stop murder. That's non-stop murder. It's non-stop murder in the B, the O, the Y-L-E, the H, the E-I-G-H-T. Now add the S, that's East Los Angeles. Relax, kids, mezcalito, about to handle this. The B, the O, the Y-L-E, the H, the E-I-G-H-T. Now add the S, that's East Los Angeles. Relax, kids, mezcalito, about to handle this. The B, the O.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
I gotta add some bombs. I gotta add some bombs at the end of something, man.
Yeah, no, but I love it, bro. But ahoy, hoy, mateys. This is the Drunken Sailor with the inaugural. We're breaking the champagne glass on the ship right now. The first of many, hopefully, podcast episodes that we're gonna be doing. And I'm just here to give you my drunk knowledge, my drunk advice, stories about the stupidity and the drunken mayhem that is my life, to hopefully help out some of you youngsters, some of you midlifers, some of you old timers with avoiding the life's traps and tribulations. You know that I'm here. I don't even know if I'm fucking speaking right, brother. But this is the Drunken Sailor.
You are. What? Oh, you're taking a sip.
Up?
I was like, yo, what happened, brother? We freeze? What's going on?
No, I'm just getting a little cup of coffee. The first one, I'm gonna drink some coffee. Later on, I'm gonna start drinking. It's because past podcasts, it was a drinking podcast, and I got a little too tipsy towards the end. Okay. So that's why this first couple ones, I'm gonna be drinking a little vodka, not vodka, coffee with a little bit of vodka. Wake me up, keep me buzzed.
But it's Irish coffees, right? A little Irish coffee kind of thing.
I mean, I White Russians. I call them White Russians because I always love Big Lebowski. It's like a lazy Russian or a lazy Mexican. I call it a lazy Mexican. You just put a little tequila in your coffee. It's a lazy Mexican, not a White Russian.
Okay, man. No, I've never had. I mean, the most fanciest drink I ever had was a martini, and it was it was fucking delicious.
James Bond over here.
I mean, I was in a goth club and I was hanging out with some dude who was half and half. And he was with our clique, and he was just like, he was drinking a martini, and I was like, I love olives. I was like, yo, what are you drinking, dude? He's like, a martini. I was like, that's for chicks, man. He's like, try it. I'll buy you one. I was like,
James Bond drinks those, man.
I don't know. I don't watch James Bond, dude.
James Bond was a badass, dude. James Bond. See, that's the thing that we're missing in America. Dudes like that. Like James Bond cared about the world, slept around, was ballsy and badass, and still.
But he wasn't American though. He was English or British.
It doesn't matter, but he's still like you learn. I like Sherlock Holmes. I like Braveheart. They're from Scotland and freaking. You can still appreciate other people's cultures. It's cool. That fool was a cool dude, man. But like now
Sean Connery, right? Sean Connery,
the original James Bond. Like I mean, come on. He's like what maybe the Duke is to my dad. I used to love James when I was a kid. And my dad's a big Duke fan.
The Duke's the fucking man, from what I hear from my father.
Yeah, but nowadays, a lot of people are mad because he said some racist shit about Hispanics, Native Americans, blacks, and
what are you gonna do with these old dudes who were born back then when that's what was popping?
Right, and so like one of my black buddies starts telling me like, "Oh man, he was a racist. Like I can't believe you like him," and I'm like, "So in theory, you can't listen to Kanye West anymore because Kanye West said some racist shit about Jewish people."
Exactly.
Well, no, you can't be a hypocrite. Either accept people for saying stupid shit or shut the fuck up.
Exactly, dude. Exactly, bro. I was listening to some I forgot who it was. They were talking about I was listening to Kevin Nash's podcast, right? And he was talking, they were talking about Hulk Hogan, and they were like, did he ruin his legacy? And then the guy was like, well, you know what? Hulk Hogan didn't ruin his legacy. Terry Bollea said stuff. Hogan didn't say anything, bro. Hogan was the wrestler. He's like, you can't do that because look at what's her name, bro? Chelsea Green was scared off of Twitter with death threats and everything because she praised Hulk Hogan.
That's the thing that
what
I'm like, dude.
That?
It's this new virtue signaling where you got to be perfect as a person or else we're gonna cancel you. Are you stupid? You know how many times I fucked up in my life? Some of the racist, homophobic, transphobic, and I just said it as a joke. But I could get canceled. I'm not even gonna lie.
Bro, how many times I dropped the N-bomb on my podcast, bro, me and my boy, and it's like, bro, that's how I grew up. I grew up on Tupac, bro, and Biggie.
Yeah, but nowadays it's like everybody's super sensitive, and I'm like, dude, chill the fuck out. Take the stick out of your ass, man. We're here for a short time. Everybody's racist. I've seen people fuck up. My dad's like, that's why a lot of people always tell me, like, oh, how can you? When I was a kid, there was this. I don't know if he talked about this, but the owner of the Clippers, who was an old Jewish man.
Yeah, he loved his chocolate.
Okay, he's from Boyle Heights. A lot of people don't know that.
What?
Boyle, he went to my high school. Boyle Heights was predominantly Jewish back then. Like a lot of Jewish mobsters, they were from Boyle Heights. Three of the Three Stooges out of the 4 are buried in Boyle Heights, man.
Holy shit!
Yeah, Boyle Heights was a big Jewish community, and when I was a kid, the owner of the Clippers, I forget his name. What was his name? Donald Sterling.
Okay.
He came out and he got in trouble by the LA Times did a report on him, and they kind of did an investigation because he had a lot of properties in LA, and he told his property managers, do not rent to Black or Hispanics, only rent to Asians or Middle Easterns, because those are the ones that pay on time. Black and Hispanics are lazy. They have big families, this and that. And he had to pay like a big old fine, like $100,000 fine. And so me and my dad are watching the news.
This guy, right?
And yeah, that guy. And okay, before you erase that, I went to high school with that girl. That girl is also from Boyle Heights. She went to Roosevelt.
Get out of here.
They both went to Roosevelt. I swear to God. I had her for a Chicano studies
Well, at least
class.
he's keeping it a hometown, you know, like.
Well, the funny thing is, I'll get back to that. But okay, Donald Sterling got in trouble for saying only rent to Blacks or Hispanics.
Okay.
After he paid like $100,000 fine, they asked him, do you regret what you said? And he said, no, it's all business. I don't care if money doesn't have any feelings. It's all business. And my dad started applauding the TVs. I'm like, you know what? If you're going to be racist, at least be an open racist. I'd rather have a racist be honest than these guys that pretend to be your friends and are racist behind your back.
Yeah.
So that's why I always say, I prefer an honest racist.
I hear, hey, man. You know what, man? Everybody, I don't care who the fuck you are. Everybody, like you said, has said something or felt something racist. We're fucking human beings. You're telling me that the lion isn't racist against a cheetah? You know?
And again, we all do it. Sometimes subliminally, sometimes by accident. Sometimes like we don't. LA was very segregated back in the days. Like a lot of the Hispanics were Boyle Heights, East LA. The Black people were Watts, Compton. Samoans were Long Beach, down there. And it was very segregated. So the first time I started interacting with Asians or Blacks, like I would be surprised. I'd be like, "Oh, you guys do that? That's interesting." But it wasn't from like a mean place. It was like a caveman learning about another culture. Like I was still in shock with some of the stuff other people would do. I'm like,
let me ask you something. How do you feel about the Japanese, and I'll use the words, appropriating the Chicano culture? I saw some video today, bro, and I was bugged out. I was like, whoa, all right. Again, and they look good doing it, bro. They look good.
And again, because I'm Chicano, a lot of people assume that I love that stuff. I grew up with it. I hated it, dude. That to me, it embarrassed me sometimes. And I'm not a sellout. I grew up with it. I'm kind of, some people do label me that because I am kind of like that. But when I see people do stupid things, I'm like, why do you guys take the most ignorant parts of our culture? Like, it kind of embarrasses me in a sense. I'm not mad that they're doing it.
Yeah.
But again,
it's kind of like dressing up like a superhero to me. I look at it as like, trust me, I played music, right? And I went on stage dressed up like a Chicano with the one button. And I love it because to me, it felt like I was dressing up like a superhero. That's how it felt to me. Outside looking in.
To each, and again, everybody's different. Like me, there's certain things I like about every culture, and there's certain things that I'm like, I really don't like that part. Like, but I appreciate, like out here in LA, especially, there was a big rockabilly scene. Rockabilly usually
never understood that whole scene, bro. Never understood.
It's the grease. It's because it's a greaser, mechanic, a blue collar, a lot of like poor white folks, like from the Outsiders in Oklahoma. That was from Oklahoma. It's the same thing. A lot of guys like that style because they dress up kind of dapper and old fashioned. The girls dress in long dresses, and I kind of would go out
like Happy Days.
And a lot of people assume that LA, it's all gangbangers and cholos. We're not. We're more than that. We got the greaser scene and the rockabilly scene. We got a lot of like hipsters that like
Got
they
that
wanna be
goth
nerds.
scene out there too.
Goth scene's fucking awesome out here, and it's a lot of different things that we check. And when I was in high school, I was a social butterfly. I was friends with everybody. I grew up as kids. You don't know what your friends are going to turn into.
Yeah.
But I remember this is when I realized a lot of people are sellouts, because one of my best friends in middle school was a big Pink Floyd fan. Long hair, fucking those big white Pumas, tight jeans, like metal, baby, all about metal and hard rock. Hated all that fucking if you brought hip hop, ranchera music, anything else, like, dude, it's all about Sabbath, metal, Pink Floyd. We get to high school.
The leather jacket motherfuckers, right?
Yeah, those dudes. That was in middle school. I get to high school, and all the pretty girls are into the rancheros, the sombreros, and the paisa. This guy shows up to school dressed up like that, cuts his hair off, and I'm like, wait a minute. A couple years ago, you're making fun of everybody for liking any other type of music. Yeah. Now you're dressing up like a cowboy. Hey, man, the girls are pretty. And I'm like, you fucking sellout piece of shit. But that's why I say the power of the pussy.
Oh, my God.
Because a pussy, he shaved his head, stopped dressing like a metalhead, and started dressing like a paisa, man.
You want to know something about, speaking of the power of the pussy, I saw it today. You remember Little Tay?
Little who now?
The little Tay, that little fucking Asian chick who was banging against, you know, all the money with Whoa Vicky and all that. She just turned 18. And she just joined OnlyFans and made her first $1 million in 30 minutes. 30 minutes, dude.
Good for her. I'm not even hating, man. But like, just because you're making money like that does not mean you're a better person or you're gonna have a happy life. Like, honestly, it's weird how a lot of people assume that, oh, you're making a lot of money, you're gonna be happy. And I hope she doesn't do anything stupid, but like, just because money comes fast and easy doesn't mean it's healthy and right, you know?
Oh, I mean, I've noticed all hot chicks, are doing that. You know what I'm saying? All hot chicks are doing that. But like you said, the money's not gonna last. You're not gonna fucking, you know, it's not gonna change the problems inside.
But I think it's the whole Kardashian effect, dude. The Kardashians were like one of the first ones to do it. And all these women said, like, well, they're fucking billionaires. Why should we care if our vaginas and breasts are on the ether, like, of the internet? No. We're going to be billionaires. But there is a really good documentary by Rashida Jones called Our Girls or something on Netflix. I don't know if you've ever seen it. I recommend it. It's about Brazzers and like Bang Bros and all those websites.
I would watch it then. I'll watch.
No, but it's funny. It's funny. Because it's a warning to all these young girls that go out there to record content. And then they realize there's not really a lot of money in this. And then they have to go back to their hometowns. And like, you know, the stuff's out there. And there was this one girl from like Oklahoma, poor girl. She went out to film a scene thinking she was going to be a millionaire, blah, blah, blah. Shoots like 2 and then realizes like $500 like for a scene. That's all I'm getting. Yeah. So she went back to her hometown with her mom and her dad, and like her dad's washing the car, like embarrassed, all pissed off because like it's out there forever. And the mom asks the daughter, like, aren't you scared of getting pregnant? And the daughter says, oh, they don't come in you, they come in your. And she goes like this to her face, and I could just see the anger of their parents, like, oh, like. But again, it's as a young teen and as a sailor, I love porn. I was a big fan of porn. Would I want my goddaughter or any of my relatives to do it? Of course not. Yeah. But that's the thing. As you get older and you start getting kids, you're like, yeah, I wouldn't want my kid to do it. Like,
it's maturity, man. It's the whole maturity factor. You know, you start getting more mature and you evolve. Your brain evolves, and it's like you're not a Neanderthal no more.
And that's the thing I want to explain to people. The stuff I will do in my 20s are stuff that I'll be like, damn, I can't believe I did it in my 20s. Now I'm looking back, I'm like, wow, I'm kind of embarrassed. So that's why I'm going to talk about a lot of the embarrassing stuff I've done in my life. Like, I'm glad OnlyFans wasn't around when I was younger, because I'm not going to lie, I'm kind of packing heat myself. I've been offered
you would have been the drunk. You would have been the drunk, the banging sailor.
Yeah, and I thought about it because I was thinking about getting like different hats for my penis and just showing my penis. I want to show my face, and I think it would have been cool. You know, like a little football helmet on one, a little sombrero on the other. You know, add a little.
You know, they do have those fetish websites where you could sell pictures.
Well, that's what OnlyFans is, and a lot of gay dudes are the ones that's the only thing that would you be okay with gay dudes looking at your pictures? And I'm like, I'm making money. I don't really give a fuck. I'm not touching that. I'm not doing anything.
Yeah.
But again, it's the pride and the ego of like, I guess women have less pride than us if they're doing that shit, you know?
Well, I mean, they're hungry, you know. They want to eat. They want to have that lavish lifestyle of buying a Birka bag or whatever the hell they buy, you know.
But again, it just makes me sad that where we're going as a society, that like it used to be like I still, you know who I get turned on by most? Female fast food workers. I'm like, wow, the fact that you're taking pride in working at a food joint, it's something that I look up to and I admire. Strippers, yeah, you're hot, but I mean, come on, anybody can take their fucking clothes off. Like a chick that's working her ass off at a fast food joint and still looks kind of hot. That's the ultimate for me. I'm sorry.
Or at least you know, you're gonna come home with a sack of fucking burgers or some shit. You know, you got the rent's being half paid, but yeah, they are, dude. They are fucking pretty. I mean, you know, we all been to the strip clubs, and I mean, I've been to the strip clubs in Oklahoma. I've been to the strip clubs in New Jersey. They're a dime a dozen. It's just I went there with my boy. He's just like, yo, he's paying for everything. I'm like, I'm going. And then one stripper was like, do you want a lap dance? I'm like, no, I'm just here drinking beers.
Yeah,
I don't want nothing. I just want beers. And they get mad at that.
And that, yeah, well, because I can see that because they're there to try to make money. They're assertive and aggressive. The only reason I like going to strip clubs was because it was the fellas, only the fella. But nowadays, all these broads that are like, I'm not like other girls. I want to go to the strip club. I'm like, we're going to these places to get the fuck away from you broads. And some of my buddies are like, I'm gonna bring my girl. Why are you bringing your girl to the strip club, bro?
Did you listen to Joey Diaz's podcast?
I rarely listen to the only podcast I rarely listen to like religiously when I go walking is probably the Adam Carolla one.
If you want to go, I'm telling you, listen to Joey Diaz's podcast, bro. The Church of What's Happening Now. That's what it's called. And he was talking. He lives in Marlboro, New Jersey. Don't mean to be blasting you, Joey, but you blasted yourself. And his boy owns a strip club. And he went to a strip club and he's just like, yeah, I'm there. You know, I'm just there having a good time, drinking, just laughing and stuff. And he's like, fucking people coming up to you in the strip club. And he's like, bro, there's all these broads around here. And you're coming to talk to old fat me over here. He's like, bro, just go.
I mean, because it is Joey Diaz. I mean, he is a celeb. And a lot of these schlubs, like, I want to shake hands with a celeb. They're like, oh, I saw a celebrity. I mean, I ran into Mayweather at Sam's Club down here in LA, but he was throwing so much money. I was like, I'm not gonna get any fucking strippers to pay attention to my broke ass. Like, I was just like, I was just like watching this guy just throw money like an idiot all over, and these girls.
Can you believe that fool can't read?
I do.
With all the money he's got, he never learned how to fucking read. What the hell is wrong? Like,
but it shows you
escaping a book, dog. You know?
But it shows you, you know, some people are meant to be intellectuals, some are meant to be Neanderthals and like brawlers, you know, and that's where I'm kind of trying to find my way in this world. Like, I've always seen myself as a Neanderthal, as just a worker bee. I do know how to read. I don't like to read. I wish I get more joy out of it, but I enjoy movies. I enjoy cartoons. I enjoy talking. You know, but. My therapist told me before you react, you should write stuff down. And by writing and reading a little bit more poetry and little short stories, I've gotten a little bit more calm. So I guess to each his own. Maybe later on in life, he'll take it upon himself to learn how to read. You know,
I mean, with all that money, you don't think you buy like they got like what, hooked on phonics and stuff like that.
But it proves that if you want to make money in this world, reading isn't the end all be all.
Are you reading the contracts or
pays a lot of rich people to watch his money for him?
I mean, what if you like to me? I'm just like, what if you like watching a fucking movie and shit? You know, and you can't understand what they're saying. You can't read the subtitles, you know, and shit like that. You know, a foreign movie.
Yeah, no, I agree. Or like, fucking say that he goes to Thailand and says, lady boys. And like, he just walks in like an idiot, you know?
Probably has, bro, the motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know? Shit, dude.
But again, that reminds me of that one episode of Doug where the Beats. I don't know if you watched that. The Beats. It was a band on Doug, and all three of them like had to get regular jobs. But the bassist, I guess it was a female that went to college and learned how to read. She's the only one that didn't get screwed out of her contract. So I always think of that, like, yeah, like you got to read a little bit, man.
Something, dude. You know, like I don't know. I couldn't imagine not reading and writing. I couldn't. Like it's just been hand in hand since I was fucking in kindergarten.
I know, man, but you got to understand. Like the thing I think about that is, to a lesser extent, most boys when we're in a classroom, and especially here in LA where it's sunny every day, to be in a classroom writing and reading, it's like something that kind of tears at me. Like I don't know if it's a SoCal thing. I got an uncle, man. He's a roofer to this day. He's like 60-some years old.
Brutal,
roofing.
Dude. That's a brutal job out
there. But he'd rather do that than crack a book open, bro. He would rather do that. And there's some guys that are that stubborn that I'm like, I don't want to read a book. I just want to fucking work with my hands till I die. To a lesser extent, I was like that when I was in the military. I wasn't the smartest dude. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I failed my written test from the DMV 5 times. I failed it 5 times. I've been driving since I was like 15. Never been in a car accident. I know how to drive. And trust me, bus driving. I'm a really good bus driver. Never been in a car accident. Never been in trouble. But the written test, I'm just not good at written stuff. I could read something like 40 times. I'll read it, but it just doesn't click in my head sometimes.
Yeah. Well, they call it dyslexia or whatever, right? They got, you know.
I don't know if it's dyslexia. It's just, I don't know. It might have. I don't know. But it's just, I'll read sometimes, but it has to be something I really enjoy. If it's comedic, if it's, maybe a little erotica. Like that's the thing I miss about magazines. We go back to this, like going to AI, and I miss magazines. Mad Magazine, Playboy Magazine.
I saw one today in CVS, and I was like, they still make Mad magazines? Like, holy shit.
I used to love reading that stuff. WWE Magazine back in the day. The Big Venom's Inside Scoop.
Dude, man, fucking WWE, fucking I was reading Cream Magazine, Hit Parade Magazine.
They had a bunch of cool magazines, but they don't have hard copies anymore, and I think that's where we're fucking up. As a society, we need to retard ourselves and go back to the days of actual magazines, CDs, like stuff like that, where you listen to a CD from beginning to end, and then like the booklets were in there so you could read the lyrics.
Yeah, that's how you found out more bands, dude. Like, oh, this is who we're thanking. Who's this band? Who's that? You know, like,
and you see, like, oh, I see the inspiration. Exactly, man. But again, it's getting annoying. Technology and that everything's getting so much easier. It's not just because it's easier doesn't mean it's better. That's why the whole thing with the whole OnlyFans, just because the money's easy doesn't mean it's better.
It's dumbing everybody down.
Yeah,
you know,
and everybody thinks they know everything.
And you see fucking how many? Oh yeah, everybody's a buff. Everybody know everybody. When the pandemic was happening, everybody was a doctor. When when Trump or whoever's running, everybody's a friggin' super politician. Everybody's a lawyer.
And this is the thing that annoys me. And I'm like, dude, just go out, have a beer with your fellow man, have a good time. You could have those discussions, but don't let that shit turn you into an enemy. Like this is why I need to do this podcast, man, because I'm just getting tired of everybody. You either got to think just like me and all my beliefs, or else we're enemies and I'm fighting you to the death. I think I told you about that chick I was talking to a while back. I was talking to some broad that I met, going to college, intellectual, super pro, whatever, and she starts telling me, are you into Andrew Tate? And I knew who Andrew Tate was. I listened to his stuff. I get his spiel. And I told her, I honestly don't know who he is. And she tells me, well, this is his podcast. This is his name. Check him out. Listen to him for a little bit and then tell me what you think. Because if you agree with anything that he says, we can date. And I was like, you're already trying to fight with me over something that I don't even fucking really know. I pretended I didn't know about it, but I went on there and I'm like, no, some of his takes I kind of agree with. I don't agree with everything he says, but I think some of the stuff he says is, oh my God, you're a misogynistic. You're just like him. And I just blocked her ass. I'm like, fuck you, bitch. I'm not gonna fucking deal with a fucking psycho that wants to fight with me just because I agree with somebody's thoughts. And the things that I agreed with was like, work out, make money, feel good about yourself, like pro guy stuff. And I'm like, that's not misogynistic, dude.
Yeah. No, 100%, man. That's all he preaches about. He just preaches about fucking, like bigging up yourself, getting better,
Yeah.
making yourself better, a better person and stuff.
But that's like if I tell a broad, "Oh, are you into The View or Oprah?" Because if you're into that, I don't want to. We can't be friends. We can't talk. I'm like, dude, everybody's gonna like something different. You don't have to like cancel somebody just because they agree with something.
Yeah, that whole cancel shit was that whole it got so annoying. To me, it's like now cancel culture, you just
It's a badge of honor.
you have no, but you have to ride it out. If you can
Huh.
ride it out, it ain't shit, dude. Fuck them, man.
That's what, and again, that's why I tell people one of my favorite fucking movies was The People versus Larry Flynn. That dude, like, agree or disagree, like he fought for the right to say and watch whatever you wanted as a human being. That one and Private Parts with Howard Stern. I fucking love those two movies, man, because they stuck to their guns,
Yeah,
And that's what I do, man.
That's a
I
great
stick to
fucking
my
movie.
guns. Some people,
that's a great.
oh
movie.
yeah, both of them, but. That's the thing. Stick to your guns. Not everybody's gonna like you. I'm pretty sure people are gonna hate my podcast. They're gonna be like, "Oh, you're fucking homophobic. You're misogynistic." No, I'm not. I'll make a joke. I'll make fun of people because that's what I do. I'm a comedian. But even a couple. That's one of the reasons I don't want to get that big on Instagram or like on these platforms because I write my jokes on my Instagram sometimes, just about some ideas or thoughts that I might have. And I wrote a joke about my goddaughter being chubby. Some blonde in Tennessee that
Yeah.
I've never met flags my fucking posts, tries to talk to me about being a fat phobic and misogynist. I'm like, dude, I don't even fucking know you.
You're not. Well, you know what? She's health phobic. Fucking bitch.
Right, but like to come at me, somebody that she's never met, and already like come with all this anger and
Yeah, that's
vitriol. I'm like,
balls,
dude, you
dude.
don't even fucking know me, dude.
It's fucking
why,
that's
like, I'm
fucking
kinda-
balls, man. How do you just come out to anybody that you don't know and just start basically
it's this
fucking
whole-
chopping them down like she known you since you were born or something, you know?
But it's this whole I know what's best for the world. We all need to listen to me. It's the ego of everybody that thinks they know what's best for everybody. And that's just it's again, I think we talked about it last time. I blame Starbucks. I
Yeah.
blame Starbucks and I blame Subway because everybody they market it to the individual. So we grew up with a generation where I'm important. My thoughts are the most important things. And now everybody thinks that their thoughts are the end all be all.
They're all fucking retards. And whoever that fucking, and I'll say, man, I don't care, cancel me, whatever. That you fat fucking hillbilly cunt. You have no right to fucking come into somebody's DMs and start fucking telling them that their fucking jokes are fucking fat phobic is a made up thing. Because you know what? All you fat fucks out there need to lose fucking weight and get healthy because you're not going to see tomorrow.
Yeah.
You're not, dude.
But again, it's this whole world that everybody's feelings are important. No, they're not.
No.
Feelings. Yeah, everybody's got feelings. My feelings are not important. Like, that's why I drink my feelings away. Fuck that.
What did they say when I was growing up, man? Either you're a fucking either you're a fucking superstar or you're a worker. That's it,
Yeah.
dude. That's it. There's no fucking, not everybody could be a fucking Hulk Hogan or a fucking Ric Flair. Not everybody's gonna fucking do main event WrestleMania, dude. There's got to be somebody who starts the fucking event or who's in the crowd.
Yeah. But
You know?
again, it's this whole week the kumbaya world that I'm like, yeah.
What is this thing? You were talking about the Sydney Sweeny fucking thing, this jeans fucking thing. What the hell is this shit going on?
Idiots, man. They're saying that it's white Nazi propaganda. That I'm like, dude,
How? It's a fucking pair of jeans.
And she's got jugs. I'm not even looking at her ass. I'm looking at her tits. And it's for jeans.
I was looking at the curves, dude. Yeah, man.
But it's the up top curves, not the bottom curves. The up top curves are what I'm looking at. And they're not even. But Al Bundy, I think there's an episode where Al Bundy and Marcy get into it, and Al does that whole ugly women make us drink beer, pretty women make us buy beer. It's been corporate America 101 for years. You put a pretty girl up there, guys, people are gonna want to buy that fucking product. It's been going on for generations.
Well, look what happened with Budweiser, bro.
Yeah, it
backfired.
Remember
when I had that Dylan Mulvaney chick or whatever on there, whatever you want to fucking.
Even Volvo had a fucking episode or a commercial where they had like these trannies, whatever. Sales went down like almost 90% I think. because they were trying to appease everybody, but instead of just showing the car, showing the powertrain warranty, the things that people actually want, no, let's put feelings into advertisement. It doesn't work that way.
No.
Even I think the Gap during the COVID had this overweight transvestite model, and people were like, "Oh my God, be proud of yourself." I'm like, the big fat girl with hairy armpits that doesn't even look like a female, but it's all about inclusivity. But I'm like, I'm not gonna shop there. Like, what the hell? Like,
I've never understood why does everybody or everything have to be inclusive? Why?
I think it's the whole because I didn't get picked at softball when I was a kid. It's probably because you sucked. You know, why don't you develop other skills? No, seriously, develop other skills. It used to be like, if you suck at something, I'm gonna go develop other skills.
Yeah.
This whole BBL generation. Oh, I'm not hot enough, so I'll get my ass and my breast done. Hey, back in the days when a woman didn't have big breasts or a big ass and didn't get attention, they learned how to cook. They learned how to clean. They learned how to be funny. But now all these girls are not learning those skills because I'm just going to get my work done, my lips done, and I could be a lazy piece of shit, but I'll have curves. So now we're
How long does that last, though? How long does that last?
If they get the right guy, they got it made. Because, I mean, come on. Like, a lot of these broads, that's all they want to do. They want to get a dude to show off to their friends. They don't want the happy married life. It's not a thing anymore, man. The white picket fence, the American dream, it's not a thing
faded,
anymore.
Bro. It's fucking faded, man.
Kardashians fucked it up for everybody. Some of those weddings where they lasted a couple months, where they had vodka companies sponsoring them. I'm like, this is a wedding?
Remember when Kim was married to that fucking basketball player? The fuck, I don't know, was he half white, half black or whatever?
Chris Humphries. Yeah, Chris Humphries.
Yeah.
What did it last? 6 months?
I think they knew. I think 6 weeks, dude. 6 weeks.
But I think even they knew during the time they were going to get married that it wasn't going to last. But they still went through with it for the show, for ratings, for like, because even bad publicity is still publicity, so it's like scandal. They had fucking Smirnoff vodka there. They had all these companies that were just like wanting to be a part of the wedding, and I'm like, wow, it's like marketing fucked it up for everything.
Marketing 101, bro.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie. I got a little pissed off over SummerSlam that they had the Slim Jim stickers on the table. I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh, you know they're gonna do that, man.
Did you see that during the TLC match?
I mean,
the tables had the stickers, the Slim Jim.
Do they
stickers.
still have Logan Paul's fucking prime shit in the middle of the ring?
Yeah,
let's go.
But that's the thing. That's the thing where it's like that movie Idiocracy, where everybody has labels.
That was a great fucking movie, dude.
Dude, I always say comedians are the eyes of the future because they call it as a joke, but when it comes true, you're like, he called it. He called it.
Yeah. No, fucking 100%, dude. 100%, man. Let me fucking get into. I didn't watch SummerSlam, but let's fucking let's talk about it. I know you watched it.
Yeah.
I want to get your thoughts on it, man. I've listened to podcasts about it and stuff. I didn't get a chance to watch any. I saw some clips here, and you know when he throws up the clips and shit, man. What do you think about? What did you think about the crowd first? The crowd in New Jersey, and I don't know when people say, "Oh, it's a New Jersey crowd." It's not just fucking Jersey, you cocksuckers. Yeah. These motherfuckers are coming from all around the world, dude.
Oh yeah,
they don't do homegrown fucking crowds no more, man. Everybody's coming to this fucker, man.
Well,
what do you think about the crowd, dude? Because I heard people saying the crowd was lackluster.
It kind of was. There was they didn't have a lot of huge pops. But I don't know if it's like, I mean, when Brock came out, there was a huge pop. But
bro, people were crying. Yeah. I was crying when he came out, dude. I was like, this is fucking great, dude. Did you see what Mercedes Moné was writing shit?
Yeah,
on fucking Twitter and this and that, bro. And now they got that fucking that fucking Janelle Grant fucking chick who's got the fucking picture from fucking 1992. When she's fucking 18. That picture's fucking when she was like 18 to 20. She's in her fucking 40s now, the fucking cunt.
Damn.
You know? Show a recent picture. Her fucking lawyers are coming at it, bro. And they were like, yo, Brock was cleared 6 weeks ago. And he has nothing to even do with the fucking Janelle Grant. Only thing Vince said was, I can get you some pictures, this and this and that. He never fucking took them. He didn't fucking go banging her fucking old what's his name, bro? Fucking the Road Warriors fucking brother, man. What's his name, bro?
The one that was with
Laryngitis, laryngitis, you know, like he didn't go banging her fucking during breakfast time, man. You know, it's like, yo, leave Brock Lesnar the fuck alone. We need the fucking beast back, dude.
Yeah, but again, this is the other thing that sucks about the world now, where it doesn't even have to be true. Like, and this is what I hate about even with the whole that I don't know if you've heard about the whole Russian collusion with Trump thing. That
it was computer shit that or he went over there pissing on fucking chicks or whatever, and it wasn't him or something.
But it's all based. I read this. I heard this interview with the guy that created Dilbert, and that guy used to be a hypnotist. And one of the tricks in hypnotism is repeating something, and then people will believe it. So when Donald Trump kept on saying, "Oh, crooked Hillary," everybody in America was like connected Hillary with crooked. Like, oh, she's crooked. She's crooked. That was 8 years ago. Now the whole Russian collusion was 4 years later, and it was like, oh, Russian collusion. Everybody thought with Trump. They did the same thing, and that's what's happening right now. Where like, the drunken sailor's a rapist. The drunken sailor's a rapist. If somebody says it enough times, people are gonna connect. Oh, drunken sailor, the rapist. It gets stuck in people's zeitgeist, and it's like it's not true though. And that's the thing. We gotta like read our information, learn our information, and decide for ourselves. But now because Brock's included in the whole investigation. Brock was in there. Even I had a buddy, oh man, I heard Brock used to shit on her. I'm like, what? Did you really read that? That's what I heard, dude. I heard Brock Lesnar used to like, first of all, if Brock took a shit on her, he would cover her up and she would probably die. I'm just saying.
This is what Brock Lesnar said, bro. This is what Brock Lesnar said when he was going to take a shit on her.
Let's rock.
That's probably where he does a little shake off, man. But again, my buddies even told me that, and I'm like, did he really like shit on her? Like, I didn't buy it because ever since that Jesse Smollett shit, I don't listen to. As soon as something
can't believe anything on the internet, dude. You can't believe nothing.
And again, you know where I learned this from? From cartoons. The episode of The Simpsons where he tries to get that gummy bear off a homegirl's ass, and they're like, "Oh my god, he's sexually harassed." But then Willie had the camera angle where he's just trying to get a gummy bear off her ass.
Yeah.
But everybody believes what they see, not what really happens sometimes, and that's what gets me mad.
It's fucking ridiculous, dude. It's fucking ridiculous, man. Well, let's get back to this, man. I want to know your feelings. You're a big wrestling fan. I'm a big wrestling fan. What do you think about Cardi B hosting this fucking shit, dude? The chick used to drug dudes and then rob them. And now this bitch is hosting fucking SummerSlam.
That's empowering, girl. That's empowering. Get your bag. Double standard bullshit. That was a guy be in jail, but because it's a girl, she was just trying to make her way. Horrible. But the thing is, again, it's not about putting the best product forward. It's about getting views. Who's gonna watch this? Girls that normally don't like wrestling. Oh, Cardi B's doing it. Let me watch it. You know. Yeah. And it's the same thing with Lawrence Taylor. I had a lot of cousins who weren't into wrestling, but they like football. But they're like, Lawrence Taylor's wrestling, and they tuned in because of Lawrence Taylor.
Oh, so, yes, when he fought Bam Bam, right? LT?
Yeah. But it's the same thing. WWE's always been known for that, like to be larger than life at pay-per-view. So
I would tell you this, that's the reason why I didn't want to go to SummerSlam. And it's a fucking stupid reason because Cardi B was there, dude. I'm like, I don't want to fucking be in the same building as this fucking chick, dude.
Yeah. I mean, and again, it's trying to get young girls, impressionable girls to watch it. Most of those girls that, I mean, and I'm not going to lie, maybe it's a good thing. Maybe the girls that listen to music are girls that don't have a mom and a dad in a stable home. Wrestling is probably going to be the thing that's going to teach them how to be better people. Maybe it's a good thing.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm not a Cardi B fan. And plus, you know what, man? I like all chicks. I'll bang all colored chicks. I don't give a fuck. She likes the chocolates, bro. She likes the fucking morenos. Each his own, bro. Each his own, man.
One of my favorite movies is that Tarantino movie with what's her name, Pam Grier.
What movie that? What?
Oh my god, the Quentin Tarantino movie with Pam Grier. Oh my goodness, why am I drawing a blank here? Yeah, Pulp Fiction. Jackie Brown.
Oh, okay.
She was one of my favorites. She was like a 70s Foxy Brown or Foxy
Yeah.
Cleopatra, whatever. Like she was so freaking hot back in the days.
That was the first movie he dropped, right? Before Pulp Fiction and Reservoir Dogs, right?
I think it was Reservoir Dogs, Pulp Fiction, and then that one. Then it was the
Jackie
third
Brown.
one.
Okay.
I think so. But I remember Pam Grier was always one of my favorites.
Oh, she's sexy woman, dude. Sexy
Oh, yeah.
fucking woman, man. You know, but then I heard they were saying that Cardi B wanted to gobble up Randy Orton backstage, but she was so nervous next to Randy Orton. And I'm like, Randy Orton? Like,
Hey,
oh.
I got a lot of cousins that love that food too, man. A lot of my female cousins, like that. To each his own, you know?
Hey,
Like,
man, hey,
love
if, you know, he hears voices, bro, inside his head. They talk to him.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's probably why he's so good with women. He could relate to them.
Oh, yeah, bro.
Yeah, no,
So-
but I mean,
Go ahead.
the only reason I really watched the pay-per-view was because I was interested in the ladder match. I saw the lineup, and I think the payoff was kind of lame. If you watched it, like they had a lot of high spots, but towards the end, it was lackluster. It didn't deliver. I think the Dudleys and the Hardys were there, so they got.
Yeah, I saw that, man. And the Hardys get the biggest fucking pop ever,
People
bro.
love it.
It's like, dude.
Yeah, no, they deserve it too, though, man. Because I mean, that TLC match, Jeff, I don't blame that dude for being on all those painkillers, man. Like the punishment that guy took, I'm like, can you blame the guy? But,
Exactly, dude.
Yeah, but like, I mean, those guys really were the last time that I watched the match where I was like, holy shit! Like, I mean, that was one match that I will always remember where I was and how I felt after I watched that TLC one. You know.
I mean, I wish Edge and Christian were there, but they're on the other side of the fence, and they're not allowed to play in that playground. You know what I'm saying?
And not to try to be a dick, but they were the ones that took the least amount of bumps in those matches, like, and they won most of them. That's why I kind of get a little mad.
Well, they got that. They had that. Edge had that one bump with Jeff.
One bump, and I would say Jeff took the harder part of that. But if you watch those matches, me and my buddies would even say, like, dude, I can't believe these guys won. They took the least amount of punishment.
You know what it was though, man? Like, I think they were more political backstage.
Oh yeah,
than the Hardy boy. Dudleys and Hardys, I don't think they were real politically, correct.
And even I think even Matt and Jeff on a shoot interview said something about if we were up Doc Hendricks' ass like they were, like, yeah, maybe we would have won a couple more belts. But
exactly.
Like, same thing in the comedy game. Like, that's why I don't get a lot of bookings, because I'm not up fucking promoters' ass for
everything's fucking political, dude. Everything is fucking political, bro. It's kind of fucking sickening where you have to play the game. No pun intended, Triple H, but you have to play the game, bro. It's time to play the game. You got and I never I guess that's why I'm never really going that far in life, because I'm not a political person. I don't kiss ass. I can't get back there and be like, yeah, that's my. I can't, dude. I can't.
But again, some people that know how to play. But I enjoy watching that, though. I enjoy watching people like kiss ass. Like, it's one of the best things to do in life. Like, when you're at a job and you see a guy that's not a good worker, but you see him kiss ass to the boss. Like,
no, I worked with a dude like that, bro. He would sit in the office all day, and we're like, yo, why is he sitting up in the fucking office, bro? And it's like, because he knew how to bullshit, and he knew how to fucking make the boss feel good.
Yeah, I find it interesting.
And I mean, and God bless him, bro. He still got the gift of the gab to this fucking day, bro, where he's just coasting.
Yeah,
But
again, I think everybody at the shop knows. All right, this guy's the biggest piece of shit because he does the least amount of work, but he kisses the most amount of ass.
Yeah.
And the guy that usually does the most work is the one that I just want to do my job and go home. Leave me the fuck alone. But
he's got the chocolate all over his fucking lips, dude.
Yeah,
but
and I mean, but
you had the Wyatt Six. DIY, the Street Profits, Motor City Machine Guns, and Fraxium. Never heard of them, really. And Andrade and Ray Phoenix. Ray Phoenix, you shouldn't be fucking hanging out with Andrade. Andrade is just a fucking jinx. Go with your brother.
I think they separated. I think one's on SmackDown, one's on Raw. So
they're waiting for it, bro. That's millions waiting to happen right there, bro. That tag team. The Lucha Brothers, millions.
Yeah. But I mean, what's his name's looking good by himself. They're both looking good. But all right, so that lineup, that's why I was looking forward to that match. I was like, damn, it's gonna be a start. And then the way it ended was like very anticlimactic. The Wyatts kept it. Not just that though, but some of the females took a couple bumps. So and
then Gargano said he's lost his voice. He can't be a fucking a vocal actor now because he was holding the. He's like, I can't do like what do you call that what do they call that when you do voice? So I can't be a voiceover actor now. And you see Ciampa looking at him like, shut the fuck up, dude, with that stupid shit.
That's still pretty funny though. No, but again, that match was supposed to be the show stealer. Left me kind of little wanting more.
I think there was too many tag teams in it, bro. 3's the max, man. Three's the nice number, bro, for that kind of a match, man.
Yeah, but I think they were trying to like raise the bar, but I don't think they delivered.
Should have let the Hardy Boys of the Dudleys get involved in the match. That would have raised the fucking bar.
That would have made it cool, but again, I don't think they want to get back in the ring either. Like,
well, no, just like one of them should have just slid a table or slid a chair, something that like something, just don't get involved, but slide something to somebody, that would have made the crowd go crazy. I
did like the homage that they played to Eddie with AJ Styles coming out in the lowrider and his attire.
I heard about that. I didn't get to see that, but I heard about that. Dirty Don was talking about it.
Well, because I think it's 20 years after the Rey Mysterio Eddie match at SummerSlam where they fought for Dominic's parental rights or whatever.
Dom said he didn't know fucking AJ was going to come out like that.
Oh, really?
He had no clue. He was shocked when he saw AJ come out like that, bro. He's like, what the fuck?
That was a cool amount. See, again, I like the fact that it was a surprise. And that's the thing that I think wrestling fans are missing right now, or the wrestling game is missing. A surprise. Something like that, a sweet homage, a sweet, hey, thank you for whatever you did. And
I saw the chair thing, though, when Dom tried to do the chair thing like Eddie, and then fucking AJ put it around his neck. It's like, what the fuck, dude? Like,
and again, one of my favorite heels right now is Dom. Like, I enjoy him.
He's the greatest, dude.
Yeah.
I
mean, that match was decent. The Hunter Gunther versus Punk night one was a great match. I'm not gonna lie. The way Gunther hits, man, that fucking style, that like I'm like, holy,
he broke his nose.
Yeah,
broke his nose in that match.
And there's a match that like you know when you see those matches where you're like that open your eyes. I'll say Razor versus Shawn ladder match, the first one. Was one of those like matches.
If we're gonna get that, we gotta say Bret Hart said they stole that idea from him. Backstage.
Okay, the TLC match, the first time you saw it, you're like, holy shit. The first time Hell in a Cell, Shawn Michaels versus Taker. There's a match that not a lot of people know about. It's NXT Europe. It's Gunther versus Dragunov.
Yeah. Okay.
The way these guys were slapping each other, like me and my buddies were like, oh my fucking God. Like, it was one of the most brutal matches that didn't use any barbed wire, didn't use any chairs, didn't use any.
It's a European style, dude.
Yeah, but the way these guys were touching like hitting each other, they were bloody, like their chests were like. It's one of the greatest matches I've ever seen. That I even like would copy the link.
Was that Fat Gunther?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fat Gunther and young Ilyana Drovanach or something like that.
You don't really see that cocksucker around though, man.
He was in NXT for a while. I think he's short, but that match in Europe, one of the greatest matches I've ever seen. Like me and my buddies were like, oh fuck,
yeah.
And it was a straight up European slugfest, man. So everybody out there that wants to watch a good, and you say wrestling's fake, watch that match. I don't think a person could be able to take that punishment.
Gunther's a general, bro. He's a fucking. That's why he's got the ring general name, dude. He's the ring general, bro.
But that fucking match, dude, I recommend that match to anybody out there. I try to fucking post it up on my link next time because like that match, me and my buddies were like holy fucking shit.
Did you hear the rumblings of the spilling of the tea where Umaga's wife is calling out Rikishi because Rikishi called out Zilla Fatu for big up in Jeff because Jeff and his father were good friends.
Yeah.
And he's like, you're trying to be Jeff and you shouldn't be Jeff. Jeff don't need that, push. And then Zilla Fatu's mom is saying how she and her and Umaga's the ones that say, let's get the twins. And they brought them and Umaga's the one that fucking put them in and the father didn't do shit. And
I mean, it's a lot. Like, first of all,
That's family drama right there, dude.
yeah, and leave it to the men that are actually wrestling. Why are you getting involved? But I don't know. Again, I like the is it maybe a new school or new way of keeping kayfabe that they're trying to make this into like a family event?
I
now?
don't know,
And
man. I mean, Rikishi went on his podcast and was talking shit, and then Zilla went on Twitter and was like, "Yo, you know, like you got my number. Why you put me on blast?" On, you know.
okay, but is this now
That sounds
soaking the
like
seeds? Because
Yeah.
even they were showing Seth Rollins walking around on his Instagram on crutches for a couple weeks now, and so
Yeah.
when he comes out with it, it was like, oh, it was a swerve. And nowadays, that's what you got to do to keep kayfabe. Use Instagram to your favor.
Yeah.
Because that's why I even told you. Like I even told you. I think last time we had a conversation, I think I told you that Seth Rollins is going to cash in the Money in the Bank. I think this is all bullshit. But to me, that's me thinking. I called it. I told all my buddies I think he's going to cash in and win after Punk wins.
You know who else called it though?
Who?
That night, Biggie.
Did he?
Biggie called it too. Biggie was saying that shit.
See, but again, that motherfucker shouldn't because he's a part of the company. But like, I see things and I'm like, I think this is going to happen. I think this is going to happen. But
Yeah. Well, I mean, they say Punk deserved it, bro, because Punk ruined fucking McIntyre's reign. Punk cashed in on Hardy, and you saw Matt Hardy put up a tweet saying,
yeah,
"Thank you for
avenging."
Beauty. Yo, that's storytelling 101 right there, dude. What happened to
Yeah.
Punk, bro? Like you did it twice. Now you're getting your comebacks.
Yeah. And it's funny, like, but like, I mean, yeah, and not just that though, but even McIntyre again. I like the thing about wrestling and the thing about life and the thing about politics and everything revolves around wrestling.
Yeah.
In wrestling, the story never ends. It keeps on going. And so that's why I tell people in life and in politics and anything, everything keeps on going. It's not the end all be all. You know, everybody thinks like, when George W. Bush was in office, you know, he's going to fix everything. Half of the country still got pissed off. Then when Obama was in there, Obama's going to fix everything. Half of the country still got pissed off. Then Trump, half of the country got pissed off. Then Biden, half of the country. It just keeps going. When are we going to get to the point where we're like, hey, you know what? Why don't we stop depending on these politicians and presidents to like fix all of our problems and just fix it ourselves? Because no matter what, shit's going to keep on going. Life's going to keep on going. Stop expecting people to fix your problems, you know?
No, exactly, man. What did you think about the Solo Sikoa Jacob Fatu cage match?
I thought it could have been a little bloodier, a little bit more gruesome. I don't know. I don't know. I think somebody should have been bleeding.
I thought Zilla was gonna come out.
You thought? Oh no,
because he did the TNA thing, bro. I was like, yo, Zilla's there. You know, I thought Zilla was gonna come out and help him, bro.
But I think it's too much. There's too many. Like, I'm not trying to be like saying like it's too many, but there is a lot of Samoans in there, and like, it's hard
They're running the joint, dude. They're running the fucking prison.
But again, I deserved it. Their families paid their dues back in the day, so I mean, it's like, hey, like we got a lot of like.
I mean, I think they're getting their comeuppings because of what fucking the Wild Samoans did back in the day, where the Samoans. They kept WWE going, bro.
Right, but Samoans, Haku, freaking
Yokozuna,
The Rock, freaking
Umaga,
Superfly, Jimmy Snuka. I know he's not Samoan, he's Fijian, but still,
he's in-laws with them. He got a kid with one of them.
Yeah, so I mean, I get it, but it's like it's almost all the same gimmicks. Like, you need to like kind of separate them and make them do a little different things here and there, you know? Because like, a lot of them are doing the same thing, like just a tough reinforcer.
Well, I mean, I think Jacob's bringing in the thug factor.
Yeah,
you know, I mean, like I laugh when he says that shit, bro. It's like he's doing the rolls and with the tongue, and I'm like, what the fuck is bringing the thug factor into wrestling and shit, man?
But even with a lot of the Hispanic wrestlers right now, the Mexican wrestlers, a lot of them is like, dude, they're just dudes in masks, like or like.
Who's that homie they're talking about bringing in full time, bro? Psycho Clown.
But again, him and the iguana guy, they're
gonna make money on the gimmick, on the mask and the lizard doll. They're gonna make millions.
But they're kitschy, and I think a lot back in the days, it used to be all wrestling fans. Now it's like a lot of hipster people that want to be included that aren't really wrestling fans, and they just fall for the kitschy shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, they're not real fans. They're just like, oh my god, this is an experience coming to a wrestling event. And I hate those nerds. I hate those dweebs because they're not real wrestling fans.
Yeah, you don't go to a fucking wrestling, but that's what WWE's doing, bro. They're trying to make it an experience, and it's like, bro, you're cutting out the fans, dog.
Yeah,
the ones that fucking that helped you through the low times, man.
The purists, the purists, and that's the. But again, it's a business now, and it's like, I guess you guys got to make money then. But they gotta like try to feed everybody. The purists, the new generation, the kids, the adults.
You heard what they're gonna do now? They already said they're gonna start.
White House.
They're gonna do like 4 more pay-per-views, 2 nights each.
Yeah, I don't like that either, man.
I'm not digging the 2 nights each shit, man.
Yeah.
WrestleMania is cool. Okay, you know what? WrestleMania is cool. SummerSlam's cool. Leave all the other fucking ones alone, dog.
Yeah, like the Rumble. I mean, the Rumble, everybody shows up for the Rumble. Survivor Series.
That's one I think they should make, yo. Let the fucking women have their own Rumble night, man.
Yeah.
Give it to them, bro. You know, whatever.
Yeah, and it's still fun because me and my buddies, we gamble on it. Like we'll get numbers 1 through 30.
Who's gonna get the first nip slip?
Yeah, well, no. We get numbers 1 through 30. We get numbers 1 through 30, and then we all put in like $20.
Okay.
And then you pick in a basket, and you like say I get number 5, number 12, and number 27. So those are my wrestlers. So if your wrestler wins, you get the pot, and it makes it more fun. It makes it fun because like, cool. Oh, dude, and like it's sometimes because you get like a crappy wrestler, so you're not like I'm not gonna win. But if you get like a stud, you're like, oh man, I might have a chance.
I'll tell you this, whoever. So I guarantee whoever probably gets number 1's probably like motherfucker.
Again, if it's like Brock or Roman, like there's times where like, dude, this fool might like a couple years ago, Brock was 1.
Yeah.
And he was just eliminating everybody. I think he eliminated everybody for like the first 13, 14 guys. So that guy was feeling good until fucking McIntyre came out and gave him the Claymore and threw him out. And he was like, fuck. So, but it's fun. It's a fun. It makes it interesting. You know, like gambling always makes everything better.
Yeah. Who won that Jacob Fatu fucking Solo Sikoa match?
Solo kept the title. That's because yeah, his family got involved. It was kind of like and then he did do a huge moonsault off the cage.
Oh yeah, that was sweet. That was sweet.
But yeah, but after Homeboy broke his leg, one of the who's that other dude that's with Roman Reigns? Braun Breaker.
Braun Breaker.
Yeah, these 300-pound guys going to the top rope is kind of like, yo, man. Leave it
no, not Braun Breaker. That's
Braun.
Fucking, he's a Braun too.
Yeah, Braun Breaker and I forget, like the big Fiji guy. I think he's from Fiji or something, right?
Well, no, he's a Samoan too, but he's from Australia.
Oh, Australian, yeah, Australian cat. Yeah, that guy. When he went to the top, I'm like, dude, that guy's like pushing like almost 400. That's a lot of weight up there.
Oh, 100%, dude. When he you saw that like snap, dog.
Yeah. But again, and that's why when Fatu went up there, I was like, oh, damn, this is kind of fucking dangerous. But I got to give that dude props. I mean, he got his high spot, his high moment. I think that's what wrestling is. Like, as long as people remember you, and I think a lot of people like him, and he's going to be remembered because of that move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's get in on it. What do you think? Becky Lynch and Bird Girl. Lyra Vicaria, whatever her name is.
First off, I just want to shout out to what's her name for coming out with that red outfit. She's the thickest girl I love.
San Francisco, I love that chick, dude. Becky Lynch. Not Becky Lynch.
No.
Bailey.
Bailey. She looked. Oh my god,
that's some nice Mexican meat right there, bro.
Yeah, like she is thick as hell. But the match itself was pretty good. I ain't gonna lie. I was kind of impressed by it. I was like, damn, they took some huge bumps outside. Like I was like, damn, like some Cactus Jack looking type stuff. I was like, damn, these girls are getting tougher. But that was a good match. I enjoyed it.
I like Becky. Love Bailey. Now Lyra's cute, but it's like I'm just like, bro, you haven't found yourself yet.
Yeah, and you know, a lot of these girls, again, they dress a lot alike, and I think they need to like. You know, everybody should do something a little different, you know?
Yeah. At least she didn't come out with the wings this time, people are saying.
Yeah.
You know, like, got rid of the wings. She should have came out in some Timberlands and some fucking blue jeans or something like some Sydney Sweeney.
That would have been funny. Yeah, that would have been fucking hilarious. To be honest, yeah, I didn't think about it. They should get freaking Orange Cassidy. Should totally jump on this.
God, I wish he would be in WWE, bro. You know how much money that dude
Yeah.
would just walking around. Just, I love his gimmick, dude. His gimmick
I
is the
know, but
shit.
would WWE let him do that gimmick? Because WWE is known for like changing shit. And like, well, we're gonna keep it. So when you leave here, you're not gonna have it. And it's like, well, it's my gimmick. Why are you guys taking my shit? But
Nah. I mean, he's got it down, bro. I mean, he's. I think his dolls should have his hands in the pocket, but they don't.
Yeah.
But that's just me being a fucking collector and shit, man. I like stupid shit like that.
that would be funny though. Yeah.
But yeah,
No, but I mean, that match was good. I still feel there's too many titles. Like, I don't know. Back in the days, there was 4 titles: the world title, Intercontinental, and then the tag team.
yeah.
And those matches meant a little bit more. But like now, like it's like every fucking match is a title match, dude.
Well, like you said,
There's
man, everybody's got to be included.
I know, but there's a women's Intercontinental. I think there's a women United States Championship now.
Yeah.
I think there's only one tag team though. But like, I'm like, dude.
No,
Like,
each brand got their own tag team belts.
oh, do they? See,
But
I
not
didn't
the
even know
women.
that.
Not the women. though. The women got one belt.
That's what I'm saying. Wait. There's the women's only got one tag team, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, though. I'm like, every match is a fucking title match. Like, geez, like
There's no fucking there's no pizzazz anymore, man. It's just fucking.
Yeah.
What do you-
But again, everybody's a champion. Everybody's a winner.
Everybody, bro. Everybody gets to drink, bro. Nobody gets to fucking sit in the corner and make it. Everybody's getting the drinks.
Yeah, man.
So what did you think about the Dominic AJ?
It was a good match. Always entertaining because, like, I don't know, like, and I see why Dominic says watching Eddie and my dad my whole life. He knows the tempo. He knows when to slow down. Those little things that you hear wrestlers talk about, like I see it in him, where he doesn't have to speed up. He doesn't have to rush. He knows when to, like, all right, let me soak this moment in. Let me piss off the crowd. Let me turn back, slap him across the back of the head. Let me make the crowd angry again. Like the way he does, he knows the crowd is magic, man.
Homie's only been doing it for 5 years.
Right, but because he saw Eddie and a bunch of, like, he grew up in it, he knows it inside and out. And it's stuff that even I should know, like, oh, slow down. But I always try to speed up. Even in comedy, when I'm doing stand-up and I'm on a roll, I try to speed up because I'm like, I'm killing. And comics always tell me, slow the fuck down.
We got to get Barry. We got to get Barry Dangerously, bro. Barry Dangerous.
Yeah, man.
Fucking to go after Dominic.
It'll be a killer match, man. But again, he just knows how to do it. And the match, I mean, I thought it was going to change hands. I thought it should have, but
you think he's going to be a world champion one day?
I think so.
He's got to bulk up a little.
I think he's going to have a heater. I think he's going to have to definitely have like a big security guard. Like the reason he wins is because he has a security guard, you know, I just watched the Two Dudes with Attitudes documentary on Netflix, on YouTube. It's the Shawn Michaels and when Diesel were tag team partners.
Oh, I got to watch that.
It's really good. But like even Shawn said, because I was a smaller dude, a lot of people didn't believe me as a world champion. So I had to have a heater. So that's why he had Diesel and Sid.
Yeah.
So this way, like, oh, that's why. So if he does ever win the title, I think he's going to have a heater, whether maybe he gets what's her name back.
Rhea?
Yeah, that would be funny if they get back together and she's like his heater, like China was.
You know, people want them to pull the trigger on her being a bad guy, but she's selling so much fucking merch and doing so much shit as a face. They don't want to pull that trigger.
Yeah, it's a Cena thing, man. That's why it took forever for Cena to be a heel, but you see how good of a heel Cena is. Imagine if he would have done this back in the days in his prime. Would have been a freaking great heel.
Thugonomics all day, bro. That's my Cena, bro. Thugonomics, man.
Yeah, but I mean, I think he will. I hope he does. But you're right. He's gonna have to bulk up.
100%, dude.
But I mean,
what did you think about the women's world title? Naomi, Io Sky, and Rhea Ripley.
I'm kind of pissed. Rhea didn't win it.
I think she's bigger than the title now. She's getting bigger than the title. Like she's like a Roddy Piper.
Right, but you still need to get the title on her a couple times so that when it's all said and done, she's on the Mount Rushmore. Because I think she is going to be on the Mount Rushmore of women wrestlers.
She's on the Mount Rushmore of hotness.
I think so too. But right now, she's like right on the edge. Like me and my buddies were having this discussion the other day. Who's the Mount Rushmore female wrestlers? I think Charlotte's on there already. I think China should be on there. I think
You don't think all the fucking 4 horsewomen are on there? Just those 4?
I think because
Bailey, Becky, Charlotte, and
I think Trish,
Monet.
Trish did more for the women's division than all 4 of them did, and I don't think they would be there if it wasn't for Trish. So I think Trish is on there.
Lita.
That's what my buddy said, but I think Trish did more.
I mean, high flyer stuff. Lita. If you got a Mount Rushmore, high flyer Mount Rushmore, you got to put Lita up that.
But everything put together, Trish was awesome.
Yeah.
She was hot. She had good matches in an era where there was not a lot of good female matches.
Good verbal talker, bro. She had the gift of the gab.
She was everything. So I think she should be on there. And I think at the end, Liv, when it's all said and done, will be on there.
That's Jersey right there, baby. Liv Morgan.
Again, if she comes back healthy. But I'm sorry, not Liv, but Rhea. I'm sorry, Rhea.
Oh,
I think it's gonna be China, Rhea, Trish, and what was the other one that I said? Trish,
China, Trish. Wait, Trish.
Oh, Charlotte,
China. Charlotte.
I'm not gonna lie. Charlotte's matches were some of the first, like I watch females wrestling, but Charlotte's matches were like, damn, this was the best match of the night. Like when she had a couple against Monet there, the cage matches, like she was fucking putting in some work, and I was like, damn, she's fucking actually better than some of these dudes. Charlotte has some good matches.
It's gonna sound weird, but I just wish she was like 2 inches shorter. She's too tall than these bitches, bro.
But that's what makes her interesting. She was a volleyball player. She's taller. She's bigger. She like is bigger than she wrestles really, really good.
Oh, she's great, dude. She's a great wrestler.
The only thing is that I do feel bad because maybe Beth Phoenix should be on there, and then
no
Beth
way.
Phoenix was badass for a while. Beth Phoenix was funny.
She had the gimmick. She was a gimmick. The glamazon. That was it. She was all gimmick, bro. Did she really talk well?
No, not at all. And then the other thing is, I feel bad for Anvil's daughter.
Natty.
Because she's the one that trained a lot of these bras, but like she's like the fucking Norman Smiley of women's wrestling. And the back, everybody appreciates her help, but like I remember she got scrapped from a fucking WrestleMania one time.
Well, her and TJ, bro, are kind of like, not
was
really
hurt.
Looked at.
No, well, he was hurt a lot, and like I appreciate her because she is a good wrestler. She is entertaining. I think she's hot. But for some reason
now she's phenomenal, dude.
But they took advantage of her. They kind of took it. They're like, all right, we'll give you a job, but we're not gonna put the belt on you. We're gonna cancel you sometimes. And like she taught a lot of these younger girls how to wrestle, man, which kind of sucks.
Well, I'll tell you, TJ too. TJ's with her teaching the chicks.
Yeah, well, yeah. That's why I feel bad for her, man. I think as fucked up as it sounds, I think she should have been a bigger star. I feel they fucked up her career.
She got the shaft, bro, because of probably her father, bro. Maybe.
I mean, if she would have gone to AEW or Japan, I think she would have got a better name. But she stayed with the company and again,
loyalist.
I think right. But Miz said it best. Like if they give you a comedic role, do the best you can with that comedic role, even if you're in the beginning for 5 minutes. If they give you the championship role, do the best job you can. That's why the
Miz, underestimated guy right there, the Miz.
Yeah, but he knows his role. He's like, hey, this year's not my year. This year I'm gonna be a clown. I'm gonna be jobbing to these people. In a couple years, I might be the champ again. I don't know. And that's the thing. You got to take the best of what they give you and do what you can with it.
100%, dude. 100%. If you got to, what do they say? You got to take Oh God, what the hell is that old saying, bro?
If they give you chicken shit, you make it chicken
salad.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Make chicken salad out of it, and that's the truth. That's what a lot of people got mad when, like Cody Rhodes, every gimmick they gave him, he made it funny. The dashing Cody Rhodes, I used to love that gimmick when he would give tips on healthcare or skincare.
Yeah.
That was hilarious. And then when he became Stardust, made that gimmick work. And no matter what he did, they were getting mad. They're like, "Fuck, this fucker's over." Same thing with Damien Sandow.
Oh, he was the greatest, dude. Come on, man. That
The funniest. And they did, and every time he was over, they were like, "Nah, we're not gonna use." And that's what pissed me off. And I'm like, dude, these fools are the ones. Yes, and he was again. They gave him chicken shit, and he made a chicken salad, and they got mad at him.
Come on, man. That was the greatest.
Dude, come on. It was hilarious, and that's what pisses me off. That sometimes they miss the boat on certain stars.
Let's throw it out. What do you think about the Jey Uso Roman Reigns? What was he? Who were they going against? Braun Breaker and what the hell's that other fucking guy's name? Braun Breaker and this is gonna bother me. I gotta look it up. Hold on, I gotta look it up.
I'm looking up here too, but again, and okay, Solo Sikoa and then the others, Fatu and Fatu. It's two of the same names.
Yeah,
Breaker and Braun Breaker, and then this Braun. It's the same fucking name. They need to fucking switch it to make it easier to remember.
Let me see. What the fuck is his name? Oh, man. These motherfuckers. I say Braun Breaker's partner to show me his wife. I don't care about it. Let me see. I can't believe I can't remember this fucking guy's name, dude.
Because there's so many dudes named Braun.
Bronson Reed. Bronson Reed.
It was named Braun. Bronson Reed, Braun Breaker, and even Braun Strowman. It's 3 fucking Brauns recently. Like, change it up, WWE. Come on.
Exactly, dude. You should have fucking just gave. No, go ahead, brother.
I think that match was cool because, I mean,
did Roman get his sneakers back?
No, he came in with some new ones, but I like that. See, the fact that you remember that, I like that because I remember that shit being a thing back then.
Because nobody remembers that. Bronson Reed is saying now he's the fucking he's like making a big thing. He's got the tribal sneakers or some shit.
That's fucking hilarious. I like that. Little shit like that. This is what I tell my friend. It's the little parts of storytelling. And I tell him that's why I love Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman knows those little things add up later on in an event. Those little things like, oh, he took his sneakers. And Paul, I think Dusty was kind of one of those guys that are old school, that little things add up. And you have to like insert those little Easter eggs. And the real fans know, like, oh man, he took his sneakers. To me and you, we're like, yeah, that because we remember that was like a big thing back in the days. But a lot of these kids are like, took his sneakers, who cares? And you have to explain to them, like, oh no, dude, somebody takes your sneakers, it's a big deal.
Oh yeah, and what size are you? And once you hear that, dude, it's over, bro. What size are you?
Now it's like, oh, these are, and I just take off. I take off running. That's why I just I always bought cheap shoes because I'm like, ain't nobody gonna steal my shit from Payless. So like,
well, I bought the cheap shoes. I smoked the fucking wackest cigarettes, and nobody would ask me for a cigarette. Drank the cheapest beers, so nobody drank my beer.
Yeah, it just makes it easier. It's like, again, why would you walk around with a metal bracelet or an expensive watch? You know, just watch with a fucking $20 Casio.
I remember one time, bro, me and my boy were hanging out. This is in Jersey City, bro. It's Journal Square, right by the Pat train where you go to New York City. We're sitting there smoking a fucking cigarette. And these homies walk up to us, bro, and they're like, yo, you got a cigarette? So my boy's just like, whatever, bro. Yo, here, gives him a Marlboro Light. Homie looks at it, grabs it, and goes, you should start smoking Newports. And then walked away. So I'm like, who the fuck are you to tell this dude what to fucking smoke? Because he's not smoking your brand, dude.
Well, that's still funny. So that next time, the more people he gets into Newports, more people he could ask for his brand. That's pretty genius if you think about it.
It is, bro. But it's like, yo, dude. It's like, come on.
Yeah,
so
that's pretty funny.
What did you think about let's get into well, we'll talk about the 2 heavyweight matches. Gunther and Punk.
Great match. It was a fucking great match, man. It was physical as fuck. The way fucking Gunther was just laying the lumber down. Like, you know what? If you want the belt, Punk deserved it. Like that match, you're like, you know what? I didn't
think he was going to get it.
I know, but at the end of the match, you're like, Punk earned that shit. He earned that championship.
He's the only one to hold the WWE World Title and the AEW World Title.
Oh, really?
I already said it, bro. He's the only one to hold both world titles.
Wait, didn't Cody?
Cody never had the AEW heavyweight title.
Really? I could have sworn he was their champion.
Well, no. Okay, I'm sorry. Cody had it, but Cody was never the WWE World Champion. He's the WWE Champion.
Oh, yeah, right.
Different.
Yeah, that's true. That's interesting. Did not know that, but Punk earned that shit. It's the working men's title for a reason.
100%.
I think it's almost. I used to think the Intercontinental title was always the working men's title. I think that title, they're trying to make that title that now, the worker. The other one's the Universal champ, and I get it, but yeah,
I
Punk
hated
deserved it.
I hated when they made that Universal title. It's like fucking stop it already.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah, and honestly, I kind of was hoping that they would come back to the regular Eagle when Cody did that.
Oh
Saturday Night
fuck yeah, dude!
That would have been
Great-
fucking awesome. I
Greatest
love that
fucking
belt.
title ever, bro. Greatest
Yeah.
title. Well, Big Gold is my favorite. Eagle was my second. Because
No,
I
I like the Big Eagle when Brett had it, when Shawn had it, when Austin had it, when freaking
Macho
Hogan
Man.
had it, Macho Man had it, Warrior. Like, yeah, that title just looked beautiful. It was just like the one I was like, oh man. But like I said, Punk deserved it. He won it. The way he got screwed, it's also, hey man, like what goes around comes around. And the story continues. And the story continues. And now I would want to see Gunther go after freaking Seth and see if Seth can hold it against him. Because, like, Punk, he was bleeding, I think, from his fucking collarbone. I think from the slaps. I don't know if you saw that. Like, Punk had blood. At how hard he was getting slapped in the chest. So I was like, geez, Louise. It was a good match. Although I didn't like when Gunther went under the table and then he came out bleeding. I know that. I was like, oh, was he under the table like bleeding?
Oh, he gigged himself, bro. He gigged himself.
I know, but it was kind of obvious when he was under the table. I was like, he came out with blood. But they try to say that it was when he fell on his face. But I mean, he gigged for fucking Punk. I don't think he would do that for anybody.
No.
But top to bottom, I think that was probably the match of the weekend.
People said that was the greatest match of night one.
I think that was the greatest match of the whole weekend, to be honest. I think that match was pretty good. So I think for me, like, even I went to the WrestleMania here in Hollywood.
Yeah.
Night one, I think it was Sami Zayn and Owens versus
KO versus the Usos, right?
I think that was a match of the fucking event, the whole WrestleMania. That match was fucking awesome.
It had everything. It had the story. 4 great fucking wrestlers. Like it was just everything combined, bro. That was like untouchable, bro. That match.
Yeah, and I both nights, I think that was that one. I think that was the best match of that. So I think this match, the CM Punk, the Ring General, was the best match of the whole SummerSlam. I mean, again, I get why they did 2 nights, because that match should have been. I think that should have been the main event. To be honest, but totally awesome. I entertained beginning to end. I love the ending when he came out with the fucking crutches and like you just screwed him. Again, the story continues and the story continues.
Well, now what did you think about Cody Rhodes and fucking and John Cena came out to his OG music, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's his farewell tour.
It's a lackluster heel run in my book, man. I'm telling you.
It was fun. But we got to see it. I think that's the important part, that we got to see him as a heel. And then but again, like it was moves that I'd seen before. Like nothing was really that new.
Oh, did he do the 5 moves of doom?
Yeah, but I mean, it was what it was. I mean, Cody does deserve it because he is the face, the new guy that's running with the belt. I mean, I can't wait till he starts beefing with Randy. I think that's gonna be Randy's gonna catch up to Cena once it's Cena's turn to like leave, or when Randy's turn to leave. I think Cena will probably. I don't know if he'll surpass, but I'm pretty sure he's gonna tie, because you can't have Cena without Orton. I know a lot of people say like, "Oh, Cena, well, he was the face, but you needed Orton, that bad guy, and that's the reason."
What did you have? What was it? The class was Cena, Orton, Batista, and Brock, right?
Yeah,
that was that class.
And I think. Right, but the 2 guys that had stayed there and have been there were fucking Cena and Orton.
Yeah,
and you can't have Cena without Orton. That's why, as much as people say Piper should have had the title, I do kind of agree, but he didn't need it. Like you said, Undertaker never needed a title. Piper never needed a title because they could draw without being in the main event or without the belt. Yeah. Hogan needed the belt. That's why I say it's kind of means less if you need the belt to draw. Like. Hogan really didn't need. I don't think Hogan needed it, but because he had it, it kind of fucked it up for a lot of other wrestlers, you know.
Yeah, God rest his soul. Right now, Hogan.
Yeah, but Match was all right. Brock coming out again. The story continues. Now they're going to Australia. If it's Brock versus Cena for the last time.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
Cena,
they said the reason why Brock is back is because Cena said, "I want." He's seen his list, and Brock was on the list.
And I'm not gonna lie. A couple years ago, when they had that match, Brock just destroyed the guy.
Oh, dude, I thought he was dead.
Yeah, he
dead,
killed
dude.
him. So it's the rub. You got to pay it back. So like now, if Cena does go out beating Brock, it'll be fitting.
And I think that's the only reason Brock wouldn't never fucking have came back. I think he only came back because Cena asked.
There you go, and he deserves it. I mean, it's gonna be a good run to end it out because I think how many months left does Cena have on his contract?
I think till December.
Okay, so
he's not doing next WrestleMania. He's not making it to the Rumble or next WrestleMania. I think he's done.
No, I figured, but it's still it was a good run, and I think that'll be his final match in either France or where are they going next? France
it's in France. I think it's going to be in France, Paris, or whatever the fuck it is.
Okay, so Paris or
Clash at the
Perth,
Castle? Was it Clash at the Castle? Was it?
No, that was Scotland.
Okay.
Yeah, but again, if it's his final run, it'll be a good way to go out. And even if he gives a rub to, Brock, I don't think Brock needs it, but it's good.
Brock,
and then
Brock gets enough rubs from Sable.
That's true. But then again, where does Cody go from here? I'm sure he has a lot of enemies that want him, but
I don't know anybody else. Who's who's next?
Well, that's what I'm saying though. Like because the thing that I used to get mad and Punk had a point is that every time he wrestled at WrestleMania, say it'd be Brock, Undertaker, or whoever, like that was their last match. They were leaving, and Punk was pissed because like, dude, I'm doing this, and they're leaving me here with nothing.
Yeah,
I kind of feel bad for Cody because they're leaving him with nothing. I mean, who is unless Orton?
That's basically it. Orton turning heel or Cody turning heel. It's like somebody's got to fucking be heel. You can't have two faces fighting.
And not just that though, but even fucking poor who's Damian Priest. He just like won at a WrestleMania, right? Cashed in. Priest at the Philadelphia one and the Philly one, he cashed in his money in the bank and he won, right?
That was
Damian Priest was world champion.
Oh yeah. McIntyre, he beat McIntyre.
And now he's fucking like mid card. I don't even know who the fuck he's fighting. Aleister Black. And I'm like, it used to be once you got to the main event level, you never went back down to the in mid card or the tag team. It's weird, but nowadays it's kind of like, oh yeah, you're world champion. All right, next year you're gonna be battling for the Intercontinental or for a cruiserweight title. I'm like, really? Like,
well, with Damian though, they can't bleed that fucking Dominic Mysterio stone no more with him, bro. It's just, like them going against fucking the Judgment Day, bro. You can't bleed that stone no more. It's done.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's why he's on SmackDown. But him and Aleister Black having that beef, or even Karrion Kross and Sami Zayn. I heard Karrion Kross isn't getting re-signed.
Yeah, I don't know. That might be some fucking bull. That might be just some just like they make that up or something. I don't know, man, because
he's kind of over after the shit he said the other day, and I kind of like that. He gave like a pipe bomb interview.
He might be that dude where he might be that dude where he don't have to win.
Yeah, but he's still he looks more yoked out than most wrestlers. I mean, he looks bigger than Sami Zayn.
He should be the IC champ.
Right. And then even who's the other cat that fucking wasn't even at Mania that was hot a couple years ago? Yeah.
Oh, I heard LA Knight wants to dip out.
Because they haven't been using him. Like he was the hottest dude out there. They don't use him. LA Knight freaking
they wanted him to beat Roman. Well, the fans wanted him to beat Roman.
And again, like it's like they got all this talent. I don't even Kevin Owens wasn't even a part of Mania, was he?
No, well, KO's hurt, bro. He's got the neck injury, bro. He's about to do surgery.
Oh, I didn't know about that. Yeah.
KO's out.
So, but they have so many stars, and I'm like, dude, they don't even use them right, and it just pisses me off. But I mean, that's the game.
And Sami Zayn didn't need that win.
No, he didn't. But again, is it connected to something? Is it connected to a Cross staying there? Maybe next time saying, if I beat you, you have to work for me and have that indentured servant angle. I always like that angle.
The $1 million man servant shit.
Right, but I like that angle where Sammy wants to fight, and he finally turns and he becomes like his believer. He's all like, "All right, I'll be evil," and it's again story. Does
Yeah.
it add to the story? I think that would add, because this one was like, if Sammy lost, it would say like, "You were right" and all this stuff. Like, no, next time I want you to come and work for me as my indentured servant or whatever.
Yeah, that match was kind of whack though to me, man. Because like I wanted this dude to win, but I didn't want Sammy to win. Sammy don't need it, bro.
But he also, there was a lot of bloopers that he made, man. There was a couple bloopers that I'm like, come on, man, you're trying to get a contract here and you're fucking up basic running the ropes things. Like, come on, dude.
Yeah.
Even me, I only went to a couple classes. I'm like, come on, you're fucking up. Like, don't extend your hand and then hit the ropes the right way, man.
We missed one match though.
Which one was that?
The Hot Latinas. Fucking Roxanne Perez and fucking what's that fucking chick from Texas? The Judgment Day chick.
Mexican broad, the tall one. I forget. But she's the Judgment Day broads against who were they fighting against?
Charlotte Flair and fucking Alexa Bliss.
The match was all right. Not memorable. I'm kind of pissed because like the homegirl, I thought homegirl was gonna come back and kind of like cost get her tag team. Yeah, I thought she was gonna get her tag. Because how the fuck can you lose a belt if you didn't lose it?
Freebird style, man. It's Freebird rules. That's what they're pulling out. They're doing Freebird rules.
That would be cool if they did do that. If they did do the Freebird thing, that would be cool to have girls do it, because I do like them three. And even if she has a little beef with the little Perez chick, that'd be funny. Yeah. So it would be interesting that she blames her, like, you lost me my title and you weren't even champion. And so now, because she wants in the Judgment Day, they could use her and make her do all this bad shit. Again, storytelling. If that's what happens, cool. Match wasn't that great. And then
I don't see Charlotte and Alexa as a team, dude.
But that storyline is the Chris Benoit, Kurt Angle thing, the Candido Lance Storm thing. Partners that really don't see eye to eye, but they're good together. I like that storyline. I've always liked that storyline. Tag teams that are not couple that but they're good together. I kind of like it.
I like. I don't know. I'm old school. I like name tags like Road Warriors. The Brain Busters.
Right. But that's why that team has always been interesting in my book. The we don't get along, but we're champions. I think Candido and Lance Storm did it best in ECW. That's like the first time I kind of noticed it. Benoit and Angle did it really good in SmackDown when they were champions.
Raven and fucking Tommy Dreamer.
Tommy Dreamer did it too. I've always liked that mixed couple, like the mixed tag team that we're not supposed to be, but we're winning, and like out of spite, I have to. And then plus the fact that one of them's like a little weirdo, that's like kind of like, and the other one's kind of like a queen diva. It's a little different, so like you get a little bit of a not hating on them. I mean, they both deserved it. I liked it when she was the world champion, the little one. I forget her name again.
Roxanne Perez, Pop Rocks, man.
No, the other one, the one that won, the little blonde one.
Oh, Liv Morgan.
No, the little one.
Oh, Alexa Bliss.
Alexa Bliss.
I was gonna say Elixir Bliss.
I liked her as a single. I thought she was entertaining. She had great mic skills. She's a pretty entertaining wrestler for a little chick. Like I thought, like, it wasn't gonna be believable, but her style's fucking good.
Did you think that they kind of like jacked her up a little bit when she went with Bray Wyatt?
Yeah, they didn't. Well, because they didn't know where that shit was going for the longest, man. They kind of did derailed her. Like, honestly, I thought her original gimmick was a little bit better. I like the evil Harley Quinn type of like.
Oh yeah, dude.
I'm perky, but I'm a bitch.
They did that to get all these little fucking nerd fucking hornballs to.
Well, she sold it, and she did it. She did a good job of it, man. Yeah, man.
So we're at an hour and 20 on the first one. 1 to 5, SummerSlam.
I'm gonna go 3.
3?
I'll say 3. Yeah, I mean, I had a good time. The only jacked up thing is, I think night 1 it started at 3. The second night started at 4. So it was a little bit earlier. I didn't have my friends over. Usually I have for the big pay-per-views. I have my buddies over, but I didn't do it because I had a show Saturday.
Oh shit, we got to talk about that, bro. Before we We got.
Yeah, I mean, it was a fun show. The funny thing is, again, I like when people vouch for me. I just got a call like a couple
the
weeks
video
ago.
you put up was a great vibe, dude. It was a great vibe, man.
I mean, and again, I'm thankful that people like that know me and they're like, "Hey, this guy's good, a good worker. Like, you want to make the people laugh, hire this guy." So one of my buddies who used to be a Power Ranger, he actually became a
What?
stand-up comic. Well, he's a buddy of mine. He used to be a Power Ranger
Which
on the
one?
TV
I
show.
mean, what series?
I don't even know. The later ones. He was like the Red Ranger or something. But I don't know if he was an actor on it or he was just in the suit doing the fighting sequences.
Okay.
But he was a Power Ranger, and like I was like, oh, cool. And he vouched for me. He mentioned my name to some promoter, and I even asked the promoter, I'm like, how did you hear about me, bro? Like, I don't even know you. And he's like, oh no, Andrew Mulligan gave you your name, and like I booked you. So I'm like, all right, cool. So it was a backyard party where this couple, they're comedians, and they set up a stage, had a nice amount of people.
It was a great vibe, dude. That whole video looked like a great vibe.
Yeah. It was like 25 people there, co-workers of the chick that owned the house. The house was nice.
Yeah.
And I did my stuff, and it was a good set, man. It was a fun time. I made a little dough, partied later on that night with that dough. You know what I mean? And it was fun, man. But like again, I enjoy the fact that I don't have to go out and reach out, that other people are throwing my name out and be like, hey man, hire this guy. Hey man, this guy's funny. So hopefully, like I said, with hard work, it'll pay off.
Hey man, you're a funny motherfucker, dude, man. That's why I'm like, yo, this dude needs a podcast, bro. This dude is fucking funny. And you're one of the only comedians in fucking around, dude. It's like, bro, this guy needs to be fucking heard, bro. Like on a show, and your thoughts and your views and just funny shit, dude.
Yeah. And again, that's why I've been kind of slow to like push myself out there, because I'm pretty sure somebody's gonna find something we said on here offensive and gonna be like, "Oh my god,
fuck them! Come over to fucking Jersey, bro, and fucking
Yeah.
tell me I fucking suck, bro. I don't fucking
Yeah, man, I don't care anymore. I'm just gonna have fun, and a lot of guys. I'm not gonna lie. I have a homie of mine. He's a biker from a big gang out here. I don't want to mention the gang. I don't want to get in trouble. But he invited me to his birthday party on Saturday too, and he took a picture with me and like, dude, this is one of my favorite comedians. Meant a lot to me, like that. I got bikers and biker gangs that are fucking supporting my comedy, and I'm like, my crowd's a rough crowd. They love my humor, and I know my people. My people are bikers, are construction workers.
You're a blue collar comedian, dog.
Yes, and so those people are still out there, and those are the ones that I want to make laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not everybody has to be fucking politically correct.
Yeah.
It's not the fucking comedy I grew up on, bro. I grew up on fucking people making fun of fucking. I grew up on like Eddie Murphy and shit, dude.
Yeah.
That to me is fucking great comedy, man.
Archie Bunker, Al Bundy, and that's the thing. The Drunken Sailor. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to make everybody laugh. And again, even that show, I think there were a bit of a religious people that were in the audience. I think it was like a church group or something. They were like clutching their pearls, but they kept on laughing because, can't believe you said that. But I was like, but it was funny. And I'm like, yeah, you guys are clenching your buttholes and you're laughing. So like, I must be doing something right. And
you're out there to make people fucking smile, bro. You're not out there to make them think, man.
But if I can make them think with a smile, that's the best part,
There you go, bro.
Yeah, man.
There you go, man. Well, you know what, man? This has been episode 1. We're gonna be back. We're gonna be doing this every fucking week, people. Every week, bro. This is gonna be on Noriega's new YouTube channel. It's called Luis Noriega. Fucking like, subscribe, everything, man. This is gonna be all on the audio platforms everywhere, man. Probably within fucking 10 minutes of getting off of this, I'm gonna have everything fucking up, man.
And then
every Monday, bro. I'll be down with this, bro. This is fucking fun, man.
Yeah, man. Hells yeah, bro. I'm fucking Nowski, bro.
All right, motherfucker. I'm gonna fucking figure out an ending. I know I don't have one up here yet, man, but I'll figure out putting up an ending and like an outro video or whatever. So I'm gonna change the background up, man. I have a fucking video background up for you and stuff like this, man.
Oh, good, man. I like it.
But we're gonna fucking rock and roll, man. But Sailor, where can they find you, brother?
Instagram, Drunken Sailor. Luis Noriega, the Drunken Sailor. I'm always on Instagram. That's usually what I use. I need to get back on Facebook and all these other stuff, but Instagram's what I use. Or just hit me up, man. I'm easy to find. If you want to go have a drink, if you want to go chill at a bar, I'm your man. I like hanging out with people, talking with people. You might not agree with all my thoughts and views, but you're gonna have a good time. So if you guys want to go have a beer, hit me up. I'm always down.
There you go, man. We'll see you guys next week, man. Enjoy your night, brothers. Later.
The B, the O, the Y-L-E, the H, the E-I-G-H-T. Now add the S, that's East Los Angeles. Relax, kids, mezcalito, bow to handle this.